Irvin McDowell, the first general of the Union Army, was a very intelligent man. He taught tactics at the academy from 1841 to 1845 to many of the generals he would eventually face on the battlefield. The academy's name was West Point. Irvin McDowell had a bright start in his military career and thought of as a tactical genius. First serving as the aide-de-camp to General John E. Wool during the Mexican-American War, he received a promotion. Until the outbreak of the Civil War on May 14, 1861, Irvin McDowell was promoted to the rank of brigadier general as a result of political connection to the Secretary Salmon P. Chase. He had never commanded troops in combat, and facing political pressure, he attacked Confederate forces at the First Battle of Manassas before his troops were properly trained. In the end, he was defeated by Stonewall Jackson because of his and his troops' inexperience. The defeat at the First Battle of Manassas greatly affected the direction of his military career. Many soldiers deemed him unfit to lead and would not follow his order, and many others started to doubt his capabilities in commanding.
Irvin McDowell was born in the year 1818 in Columbus, Ohio, son of Abraham Irvin McDowell and Liza McDowell. He had 3 siblings. When they moved to France, where they had gone to college, when they have gone back to Ohio, his father, Abraham McDowell, became mayor of Columbus, Ohio, year 1842 to 1842. Abraham Irvin McDowell, born in the year 1793, Kentucky, and died 1844 in Columbus, Ohio. After Irvin McDowell graduated from West Point, he joined John E. Wool staff. He married Helen Burndid. Together they had 4 children, 2 kids and 2 girls. Their children were Irvin McDowell, Helen McDowell, Ellen, and Henry McDowell. Young Irvin died at the age of 15, and there was no more information of the other children. After retiring from the military career, Irvin McDowell died in San Francisco.
As a boy, Irvin McDowell went to a normal school near Columbus, Ohio. After being recommended by his tutor, Irvin went to study in France at the College Troyes. He graduated from the United States Military Academy, West Point, as 23rd in his class of 45. General P.G.T. Beauregard, the man he would later fight in the first Bull Run, was his classmate. West Point was the only military academy at the time and was founded by Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. After the Civil War, the academy became famous because of all of the roles the academy graduates had played. In the beginning of the post-war years, times were still difficult because of the question of whether or not to allow Southern students back in. But in the end, the first cadets from the South who were kicked out were readmitted in 1868. All the generals in the Civil War were graduates from the academy and veterans of the Mexican War.
Irvin McDowell was the first general of the Army, appointed by Abraham Lincoln, and was later fired because of his loss at the Battle of the First Bull Run. Irvin has pleaded to Abraham Lincoln to not appoint him as general because he was inexperienced and wasn't confident at all. He became very nervous when it came to commanding and already had some bad rumors about him. Although he was fired, Abraham Lincoln still came to him many times seeking military advice. He lost the battle by making many tactical mistakes and staying behind and not personally commanding. After the loss, he faced criticism and was demoted to a division command. Instead of being completely fired, he was only demoted because of the support of Abraham Lincoln. Irvin found another opportunity to get back into his military career when he became a commander to fight.
Before the battle, Irvin sent scouts to collect info on the Union. He commanded an army of 35,000 men and 55 artillery pieces into 5 divisions. He tried many times to collect info but could hardly get anything. In the end, he decided to split his army into 5 divisions.
the first Bull Run battle, where Irvin McDowell lost the battle with untrained troops. Maybe that's why, but people blamed on him. This is my untrained men that's getting defeated by the Confederate Army. As you can see, they weren't that good, because, you know, they were untrained men. Unlike, yeah, they were bad. See, you see, half of my men's have died down. Cause
Go, Army, go.
I see all my men's rotten flesh.
Hey guys, how you doing? Good
Oh,
job
wait, I
on
think
the war.
that's an enemy. Shoot him!
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Wait, that was someone Jackson. Oh, let's run away. So, leave no trace behind. Go.
This is what people wanted to do to Irvin McDowell's house.
He killed some villagers too. Or maybe that was his son. Oh well. The horses still stay alive.
The second battle of the Bull Run. But when he lost against Stonewall Jackson, he was humiliated even more. Many started to call him a traitor and started to think he was a Confederate spy. He released himself of his charges when he went to court.